Hi lovelies, welcome back to UG Update. So guys, on this video, I'm going to be talking about the Timeless Love series, guys, and we're talking about an upcoming episode which is going to be happening in Timeless Love series pretty very soon. Guys, this episode is really very interesting, so we will be diving straight into the video to find out exactly what went down. But before I go into the video, guys, don't forget, it's still UG Update. In case if you are yet to subscribe, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget to give this video a thumbs up. Alright guys, let's dive straight into the video. So guys, the episode starts with Vidi coming home and thinks what happened to Light. Just then, the light falls on her. Dev walks towards her and congratulates her first bid. Then she thinks if Dev did left the tender for her victory, then all the family members come there and congratulate her. Priya takes Vidi to the room, then Vidi comes back ready in a different clothes. Dev makes her wear a tiara and sash, and then Satyavati tells that Dev has lost to his wife and says she is proud of Vidi. Chitra gives her something from her niece or nephew, and then Vidi tells Dev that she wants to talk to him and talks to him to the room. She says we have decided that we will not hide anything from each other and asks him if you have lost this tender for me, and says Jai was upset and was thinking that you lost the tender intentionally. So Dev says you mean to say that I have kept this celebration to make you believe that you have won in reality. He says you have won, as your bid was better than ours. So he says I have lost many times and had lost the company and home due to my wrong decision. He says I will meet you as a competitor and says next time I might win. Vidi says I know that you will not do anything which will make me doubt on my capabilities. So he says your victory and my celebrations are real and we will party whenever we win. He hugs her and thinks Jay's intentions are not good and he shall find out. Yokesh and Amber come for the board meeting, and then Yokesh asks Amber not to say anything and tells that he will handle. Vidi searches for Dev, then Abby searches for Priya. Simi comes there and tells that Dev and Priya are on call. Then Dev tells them that they didn't tell anyone until they are sure. So he says this is everywhere in the news. Priya says now we have to go and end the call. The reporter talks about the board meeting of Meta Group of Industries, and then Abby says something big is going to happen. Dev and Priya come for the board meeting, then Amber thinks of the doctor's words. Yokesh asks her to control. The board members ask Amber if she is fit to handle the business, what is her strategy for the business. Then Yokesh shows her medical reports and says she is perfectly fine, physically and mentally fine, and asks them to give her 2 months time. Till then, he will be CEO. Kaushik tells Yokesh that he is not trustable and Amber had accused him of money laundering. So Yokesh asks Amber to say something, then Amber asks Dev to give her some time. The board of directors asks her how much time she needs and says, even we will drown with you. So Dev gets up and says, you know me since the company was Radiant Industries and I will always kept this company in profit zone until I was thrown out of the board of directors by cheat. So he says nobody knows the company as me and I can bring the company back on the profit zone. So he says the risk is big and the project is big too. So he shows his business proposal to them and they shall make the airport near Ujun as the airport is very far. So he says I have talked to the aviation department and if we take our proposal to them, then can be profitable in 2 days. He says I am ready to put my stakes in this project, and then Yokesh asks Shell Chili Dreams have started and asks if you think that we will implement this plan. Dev asks if you have any plan then say, else we will be bankrupt in 1 to 2 months. The board of members says you don't have this much stake to implement on this proposal. So Yokesh says you don't have that much shares. Priya says we have that share to make plans and convince other directors. So Dev says when we were thrown out of our company, I had 9% shares, then Kashit gave 19% shares to me and I have acquired 10% shares from the bank using some investments. So Priya says we have that 8% now. Yokesh was shocked. Board of directors welcomes Dev to be back on the board. Dev explains that government outsources the flyovers, bridges, metros, airports to different company, and then he explains to them that he has talked to the aviation department and tells that after making the airport, it will be under us for 20 years. and says we will recover our money in 2 years and will profit for 18 years. The director says it is good but risky. So Dev says yes and says we are ready to put our stakes in this. Priya says if we can do this, then our company will be profitable. The board of directors make him chairman and says we are all with you. One of the directors asks Amber to leave the chair and says you are not fit for this post, and then Amber gets up from the chair. Guys, seriously, this is really good. This is a very exciting episode that is coming on our way in the Timeless Love series this time around, guys. Without wasting more time, what do you think about this episode? I'm pretty very much happy about this episode, especially for Dev, guys. What do you think about the episode? Please drop what you think on the comment section, and as you do that, don't forget, it's still UG updates. In case if you are yet to subscribe, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget to give this video a thumbs up. Alright guys, that will be a wrap. Thank you guys for watching up to this point. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys on my next video.